Alright guys, so let's start this evening's market analysis. So let's start with the major pairs. Let's start with the Aussie. Aussie. The Aussie is taking much time to load. Okay, while we wait for this is the pound franc, that's GBP chef, GBP CHF. So this is a daily chart over here. So let's look at what the market is doing in its overall performance. This is a chart of a daily time frame chart. You can see that on a high overview, this market is in an uptrend. Bring our trend line to, we'll draw from here. Consider the market is in an overall down trend, or however maybe we'll move it down this way, then we'll bring this up here. It's still in a down trend, still in a downtrend. Then let's draw the minor point or the minor areas and see what's there. No, that's not a valid drawing. Okay, so now let's zoom out and see the big picture. Let's see what's this performance on the smaller note. Let's see the performance of the GBP CHF on a smaller note. So for us to see the picture on a smaller note, we go over to the 4-hour time frame and see what's happening there. Okay, this was happening on the 4-hour time frame on GBP CHF. So over here now, we can see that we can Yes, the market seems to be moving in a down in a let me use the word in a ranging form, or in a ranging direction currently on the 4-hour time frame. However, let's bring in a rectangle tool and see what's happening. Let's bring in a rectangle tool. So I'll place my rectangle tool here. Okay, now you can the rectangle to just confirm what I mentioned, that the market seems to be in a rate in a ranging manner. Okay, now you can the rectangle to just confirm what I mentioned, that the market seems to be in a ranging manner. Okay, now that we have seen that, let's go back to our 1 hour to our daily time frame rather, and see what's happening there, so that we know what will be the next big decision that we can take as regard this market. Okay, my chart is loading. The 1 hour, daily chart is loading at the moment. Okay, let's zoom out a little. It has finished loading. Let's zoom out a little, so that let's know the point of our support, point of our resistance. Okay, we can see that the market previously attempted to break its major resistance on the between October and November 2022. Then in December, it tried again to break the major support. In December 2022, it tried breaking the major resistance rather, major resistance. This is a major resistance over here. Then the attempt couldn't go through. Then it formed a downtrend, and currently it's at this point where by it's kind of forming a ranging market. So what we can deduce from here now is that this market seems to be looking for ways to gain momentum. It's looking for ways to gain momentum to move upward, because even the downward trend that it seems to be forming over here between this point and this point is not a healthy downtrend. So what we can see is that the market is looking for ways and possibilities to gain momentum to trade back upward, because the same thing here, what we have here is the same thing we have here. Then it gathered momentum and it went back all this way, then it's now down here. So let's anticipate that this market should come towards this direction. However, we should not neglect this level. Let me put a horizontal line there. Let's not neglect this level. So should it happen that this market trades below this level, we should consider or look for an opportunity to take a buy in the market. Should it happen that it trades below the level, this level where we have the lower horizontal line, we should consider selling as our next opportunity. Should it happen that this market trades below this yellow line, break, and it retests it, we should consider a selling opportunity. So that's for GBP CHF. So let's move to the next chart. Okay, this is GBP USD. Okay, let's load that. Let's see what it brings. Okay, GBP USD, that's the pound dollar has already loaded. So let's look at what it has to offer. Let's see what it has in stock for us. Let me zoom out a little to the bigger. Let me zoom out to see bigger picture and possible what is the current trend. From what I'm seeing, this market was previously in an uptrend till it broke its structure. Till it broke its structure. I started trading as a downtrend. However, let's continue look at further details. Let's look for area of support and resistance. Okay, we have horizontal. Let's place a horizontal line at this level, which will serve as a support and also resistance on the reverse if it happens like that. Okay, then let's go to the 4-hour chart. Okay, our 4-hour chart is almost loaded up. All right, our 4-hour chart is almost loaded up now. Now, what's the next thing that we should be watching out for? We can see that the market that that changed into a downtrend and has been trading downtrend for weeks now, is currently approaching our support region. It's currently approaching our support region, and you recall that last week Friday was NFP, and we can say that NFP can just be the reason behind this behavior over here, that the market was now behaving as if it's trading above the previous lower high. However, there is no validation here because it hasn't retested it. So not until it retests it now, we cannot consider a buying opportunity. And even if we consider a buying opportunity, we cannot just take the buying opportunity blindly. It will have to be a very risky buying opportunity. So if we are to consider a buying opportunity in this occasion, what we'll do is to deliberately wait to approach the yellow line, and if it approach the yellow line, we look at its behavior. Then if it retests or it breaks that point, then we'll know what to do. If it breaks down, retest, and continue trading down, we'll have no option rather than to sell. However, if it trades down and it continues, if it trades below the yellow line and it goes back to trade above it again, then we know that we should be expecting a buying opportunity on that particular market. So that's for that on a GBP USD. That's for that on GBP USD. Okay, let's take another chart over there. Okay, let's take USD CHF. Let's open from the daily time frame. Okay, the chart is almost loaded up. So let's plug some line into the key levels. And maybe we can even draw. Okay, I have lines scattered all over this chart. So let me see what I can do. Let me expunge some lines from it. Let me remove this purple line. Remove this. Then I think I should also remove this as well. Then maybe I can just leave this and let's zoom in. Okay, so we have previous area of support that this market is currently, let me say, use the word that is honoring it, and is battling to break that current point. That's the third red line, the red line at the middle. So let me change it to purple for ease of identification. So the market is currently finding it difficult to trade below this level at the moment. So however, we should be looking at that point with criticality, and we should be intending or anticipating a buying a buying opportunity. That is, should it happen that the market reverses upward based on its current movement that is failing to break that particular level, we should what? We should be anticipating to buy that market should it happen that it trades above that point. That means if it fails to break, we should consider a buying opportunity. So let's not just go blind. Let me still zoom in by going over to the 4-hour time frame. Okay, we have this on the 4-hour time frame. Let's zoom out a little. Let me draw a little trend line here. Okay, we have this downtrend over here, and the market, remember, is currently obeying the point where we have the purple line. So let's see what happens this coming week with this purple line. Let's see how the market behaves at that point. However, I'm equally seeing a mini range over this area close to the purple line. I'm seeing a mini range that this market is currently ranging around this area. It's ranging point between this point and this point. So however, for smart traders, when I say smart traders, maybe traders who are day traders, they can consider taking a very short buy and a very short sell should happen that the market comes to any of this level, up or down. However, let's just take an overview. Before we do that, let's take an overview measurement of the number of pips that is in between these 2 points. Okay, so we have over about 232 pips in between these two ranging points of this market. About 132 pips is over there. So that's why I said that it's only uh is if a trader should consider taking a buying or a selling opportunity within this range, it should be maybe day traders or or scalpers, they should be the ones that should take or consider such opportunity. It's not advisable for uh, swing traders or uh, swing traders. It's not advisable for any of them for them to take trading opportunity from this kind of chart, because the market is not well defined in its the direction it's moving towards at the moment. So it's only short-term traders that can take such opportunity, or they are the only ones who can work with such opportunity. Okay, so we have that on USD CHF for the week. Now let's move to another chart. Okay, this GBP AUD, GBP NZD. Okay, let's work with GBP AUD because it has a similar correlation with GBP NZD. Let's work with that. Okay, it's loaded up. Let's look for key areas. Okay, this market is in a downtrend. All we should just do is to expect this market to come to this point for us to consider our next move. However, this market is only also behaving with the intention as if it wants to break this point, the point where we have a purple line by this first move. However, let's believe it will reverse upward to give us a continuation of an uptrend, to give us an uptrend or a trend reversal, which is an uptrend when it gets to this point. So let's go over to the 4-hour time frame or the 4-hour chart and see what's there. Okay, the 4-hour chart is loaded up now. So let's zoom out enough to see what's happening. Okay, we can see on the 4-hour chart we see the market arriving a very important the purple line on the 4-hour chart is a very significant area, and as such we should consider it a point not to be neglected by just maybe selling blindly or buying blindly. However, we should wait for the market to respect it before we consider any decision, either a buying opportunity or a selling opportunity. However, with this breaking over here above, this breaking here above, it will make this point to be to be stronger, to make this point to be stronger, meaning that if this market should come to this purple line area, it will the market it will not easily break below. The tendency to reverse upward is more likely to be there than breaking below the purple line. So that's my take or my opinion on this GBP AUD. So let's move to the next chart. Okay, let's say a chart of USD of dollar yen, popularly known as USD JPY. Let's see what's obtainable there. And after that, we look at the pound yen, that's the GBP JPY. After looking at this USD CHF, USD JPY, we look at USD JPY. Okay, the chart is loaded up on the 4-hour. Let me look at points where we can have some line drawn on the chart. I can see an overall downtrend. So let's plug that out. Let's plug a line on it. Then let's look for one or two areas where we can plug in our horizontal line. Then let's look for another upward. We can just put one around here precisely. Yes, I think here is okay. Then let's go over to the daily time frame. Okay, on the daily time frame, the daily chart is still loading, so let's wait for it. Because the picture over here on the daily chart, you can see that it's an uptrend that's now reversing to become a downtrend. So the red line I drew, which would be our trend line, is valid both on the daily time frame and on the 4-hour time frame. However, the lowest purple line, let me change the color. Let me change it to black. Yes, the market seems to be breaking that particular area at the moment. However, it has attempted it once. It has attempted it once. Here's my highlighter. Let me pick my highlighter pen. It attempted it at this point. Then it attempted it here. Then it attempted it here. So what we should be looking at, or what we should be expecting now, you saw my network was just misbehaving, so the line was duplicating. I knew it was actually the network, but I didn't take note on time. So you can see that he attempted it at this point. It broke, but it failed. Here, the same thing, it broke and it failed, went up again. So what we should be expecting now, should this next candle in my yes, this was the point I was trying to refer to. I said, should it happen that this market breaks below, trace below the black line over here, this point where we'll have this rectangle here, will be a very good and valid point where we should be for sales, for our selling opportunity. Hence, we should anticipate putting our take profit around that area. Maybe we'll enter at a point as this, then we'll draw our target here, then our risk will be slightly above this high. And let's pull this down upward a little. That's maybe, should it happen that the market didn't properly touch that level before it reverses, we won't be caught unaware. So you can see how that particular point is, how it's playing out. So that's a very good one on USD JPY. So let's take one more on GBP JPY. Okay, this GBP JPY. Okay, GBP JPY is loaded up, and to be the last chart we'll analyze for tonight. So let's go over to our daily. Okay, sorry, it's loaded up on the daily chart already. So let's zoom out a little to see what's there. Okay, on the bigger picture, we can see that GBP/JPY is in a downtrend. Let me still zoom out and let me plug in my trend line. Then it was previously in an uptrend, and let's also plug that in as well. Plugging it like this. Okay, then let's streamline it down to see how subsequent trade. Okay, so previously, let me take a vertical line. Let me draw it here. Okay. Okay, we can see that where we have the yellow line was the previous is a resistance point, and before the market got there, it was trading on an uptrend. It was trading in an uptrend, and the market got to that point, and it did a trend reversal before it started forming uh, a downtrend, which is currently on at the moment. Starting the downtrend on the 16th of December 2022 to the current point where it is that it closed on Friday 6th of January 2023. So we can see that this market currently is being a good market structure. There's some few fake out movements over here and a very little one over here. So we can also see that GBP/JPY is still valid for trading, to trade it lower or to trade it on a sell opportunity. As we plug our trend line this way again, though not too healthy, it makes our drawing too unkept or not clean enough. So that's just maybe, let's say, a mini drawing or a mini trend line, but it's not too healthy. We can see that the market on a chart of support and resistance, this market has far left the resistance area and is headed towards the support region. So what we should be, the opportunity we should be considering to trade on this market now, it should be a sell opportunity. You can see over here that there's a mini key level here that the market seems to have broken, and now what is currently happening, we can attribute this to be a retesting of this level that it broke, and attribute this to be a retesting of this level that it broke. So where the point you should be expecting is where we have this green line. As the point we should be expecting the market to head towards within the coming days and the coming weeks, and maybe possibly this where we have this black line. As the case may be, it can also trade and get to this point as well. So guys, that's a brief one on these few pairs that we just did analysis tonight. So remember to apply proper risk management in your trade. Apply proper risk management. Always ensure your stop loss is set in place. Even if you don't set your take profit, stop loss is not what you should it's not what you should play with. And also ensure that you do not lose all your accounts to one trade. There should be a certain percentage that you should put in every particular trade, and you shouldn't exceed that particular amount or that particular percentage in order to make your account healthy when it's being bombarded by streaks of losing trades. So with that, guys, we've come to the end of this weekly market analysis. I'm Moses Obarisi. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next week Sunday, same time on this channel. Bye.